today is Monday, which is the day that I do my weekly WIPS updates. If you haven't watched these before, basically it's where I show you all the projects that I've worked on throughout this past week, as well as any new projects I've started and any projects that I've finished. So, do you all ever have those times in either those weeks or months or whatever that you just completely throw out everything that you plan to do and just totally did something different? That was how this week was for me. So I realized that Mother's Day was quickly approaching and I hadn't bought anything or made anything, so I decided to make several things for some members in my family, my mom and a couple of my grandmas, and so that has taken up the most of this past week. So I don't have all of these items because obviously yesterday was Mother's Day and I did give them those gifts, but I do have a couple examples to show you. Because these projects were so quick and so easy, I made a couple things for myself as well. So I will start with those, and I will insert pictures of the ones that I made for my family as well. But the first thing are these little Bobble Coasters. I have made these before. It's just a free pattern off Pinterest, really super quick and easy, and this is the one I made for myself out of, it was peaches and cream cotton yarn. I can't remember the colorway, but I just think these are so cute. I think that, you know, the bobble stitch is really popular right now, and I think these would be great for anybody. I just think these are so cute. And then also, I think I made this, yeah, out of the same yarn, just a little bookmark, and tassels as well are kind of in right now, so I just thought I would add that. And I just did a, I did alternating rows of half double and single crochet. So like I would start with a half double, do single, half double, single, and then the next row I would switch it up and do single first and half double. And I really liked the way that looked. And then I just did a little single crochet border and then added the little tassel. So I kind of just took inspiration from a few different bookmark patterns that I saw and created my own. So I made several of these. Both of these are so quick and easy. This, you can, I mean, oops. Both of these you can probably make in definitely less than 30 minutes. So I also made some awesome dish sponges. So you use cotton yarn and scrubby yarn. I will insert a picture of that. I made several of those and plan to make some for myself as well. I think they will work amazingly. Again, this was just a free pattern off YouTube, so I will link that below as well. And then I also made, I had some dishcloths that I had made previously that I threw in there as a gift. And then let's see, what else did I make? I think that was it. If I can think of anything else, I will insert a picture here. I also did a couple short videos, the YouTube shorts. I did a couple of those showing the Mother's Day gifts, so if you want to, you can check those out. The next thing that I worked on is the blanket for my son. I didn't work too much on it. I needed to learn how, I had to rewatch a video on how to decrease, and I'm making it rectangle instead of square, so it's a corner to corner. This is what it's looking like so far. I'm using the Bernat Forever Fleece Finer yarn. And so with corner to corner, if you want it to be rectangle, then you're gonna start decreasing on one end while still increasing on the other end to make it rectangle shape. And then when you get it to be the length you want, then you start decreasing on that side as well. So yeah, I've decreased a couple times so far. So right now I'm in the process of, you know, building it up to be the rectangle, and then after a few more rows I will start decreasing on that side as well. So pretty much still about halfway done with that, and I plan to hopefully be done with that this week because he's asked me about it a few times. And then the next thing that I worked on is just a few more rows of my current scrap can. So let's see, I did literally like one more row right there, that with the tan and stuff. I did make a couple more cakes though, so the one that I'm working with now is this one, and then I made this one this morning, and this one is, I pushed my yarn winder to the limits and tried, I think this might be the biggest cake I've ever made, but because of that it's a little bit sloppy because it was hanging over the bottom of the yarn winder, so I had to kind of like pull it up and some of the yarn got loose. But so there's that one. I really love that neon yellow and lime green. I think that'll look really cute in the blanket. So I have a couple yarn cakes ready to go to work on for the scrap can. And then a couple other new things that I started this week. I need to stop starting new projects. Well, I shouldn't say that. You can start as many new projects as you want to. So, I mean, if I get a little bored with things, you know, sometimes when you've been working on something for a while, you just get a little bit, you need a little break from it. So, the Mother's Day gifts were definitely a quick and easy and satisfying little projects to make. So that was enjoyable. And then I just wanted something else that was kind of quick and easy. So the first thing that I started, hold on, I'm all tangled up here. The life of a crocheter, constantly untangling yarn. So the first thing that I started is this market bag, and I will insert a picture of the pattern here, another free pattern off Pinterest, so I will make sure to link all those below. But you work from the bottom up on this, so at the end I will seam this up and this will be the bottom, and that's just single crochets, like 6 rows, and then you do these double crochet clusters all around, and then towards the end, to do the handles and the top of the bag, I'm gonna switch to this like linen color. So you know, I gravitate towards bright colors a lot, so I wanted to do something that was a little more neutral, so that's why I went with this like olive green and then like that cream or linen color, whatever you want to call it. And so I think that's gonna be really cute, and you know, we're going on vacation here in a few weeks, and so I just was like, well, if I made a couple bags, you know, I can stuff stuff down in the bags or carry my crochet projects in these bags. So I just, you know, a little bit of a quicker project, something fun to do. And then I had a skein of cotton yarn that I love, this yarn from Hobby Lobby that I bought several months ago, and it was just in my stash, and when I was looking through it the other day, I found this particular skein and I was like, this is beautiful, I need to make something with it. So last night I went on the hunt for like the perfect project for it, and I found it. So again, I will insert a picture here of what it's gonna look like and the pattern below. But this is the skein, and I don't think I have the label anymore. I'm really bad about keeping labels. I'll just rip it off and do whatever with it. But I just really loved the color in this. It has like a turquoise or like a seafoam green sort of color, and like cream color and like a mustard color and a brown, and I just really love that. And so I decided to make a, what do you call it, like something to hold grocery bags in, a grocery bag holder, plastic bag holder. And so this is the bottom. You use a hair tie, and that'll be where the bags come out. And I haven't got very far on this yet, but it has this really cool like V-stitch design. It's kind of hard to see since I don't have that much of it done. Try to stretch it out. But whenever it's done, it almost has like a star shaped pattern, these little V-stitches. It just makes a really cool design. So I love that. I think it's the perfect choice for this yarn. The pattern is called like the Boho. It's like a Boho style pattern. It's going to have like wooden beads and stuff on it. And so, yeah, I just think that that's awesome. So that's fun. And this particular color of the I Love This cotton yarn is like really soft and really nice to work with. I mean, most of them are soft, but for some reason this one feels particularly soft. So I enjoy working with that and seeing how those colors are working up. I really love that. And so I think that's all I have for you this week. So I had a lot of fun making those little quick Mother's Day projects. You know, when you've been working on a lot of bigger projects like blankets and things like that, it's just so nice to take a little break and, you know, do something that is so super quick that, you know, gives you that satisfaction of getting a project done. So that was fun, and they all really enjoyed their gifts, so that's great. And let's see, so I'm going to tell you my priorities for this week, but obviously that doesn't mean that's what I'm going to do, because I tend to switch things up at the last minute to do whatever I feel like doing. So finish my son's blanket, hopefully. If not, it's fine. But I definitely want to get it done for sure before we leave on vacation so that he can use it in the car and stuff. So I want to get that done. I want to use those couple yarn cakes that I made for my scrap can, because it's just so fun to make up the yarn cakes and then see how they work up in the blanket. So I have plans to do that. Finish up the market bag and the bag holder. And obviously at some point I have several other projects that I need to work on again, but obviously it's not a need. I can finish them at any time that I want to. And it's just fun to be able to have, you know, for me, I guess for a lot of people it probably stresses you out to have a lot, but you know, at times I can get a little stressed, like, oh my gosh, I have so much that I need to work on, but then I have to bring it back and be like, okay, why do I do this? I do it because I enjoy it. It's my hobby. It's relaxing to me. It's an exercise for my brain, because, you know, when you follow a pattern or whatever, you're using your brain. So I think it's a healthy hobby. And so if I do it for those reasons though, then however I choose to do it is fun. So for me, it works to have many different things to choose from for whatever I feel like working on. I should have another haul coming up in a few days. And then I've seriously gotta stop. We're getting ready to go on vacation, as I've mentioned 100 times, but obviously we want to have money for on the vacation, so I don't need to be buying any more yarn. But I have plans to put out that haul, and then I want to do a video at some point showing you some of my yarn stash, a few different, you know, yarns that I've collected over the last several months, 6 months, you know, or whatever, that I'm excited to use at some point in the future. So be on the lookout for that at some point in the next couple weeks. And then another exciting thing is I've decided to do a vacation vlog. So while we're on vacation, I'll be filming a little bit and we'll put together a little vlog for you guys. So be on the lookout for that as well. That'll obviously be about a month away though. So anyway, I've talked long enough. I really hope you guys have enjoyed seeing what I've worked on this past week. And the weather here is so amazing. It's gonna be like in the low 80s, mid 80s this week, so a good warm up. So I plan to sit outside and watch the kids play and crochet some. Definitely won't be crocheting a blanket outside when it's 85 degrees. But anyway, anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Happy Mother's Day, you're beautiful.